how many signings do you think Town are going to make and what positions? So I hope you've got all that to hand.
Right, I'll try and zip through it as quick as we can. Goalkeeper, fine and dandy. We're talking exits here rather than players coming in. Right back, major question mark over Axel. Even if he does go, I think we came to the conclusion that Ipswich are probably okay there, and there's other positions, so we'll move on from that. Centre back, we've got Burgess replacement, question mark. Left back, all good, very solid, thank you very much. Centre midfield, we've got definitely one, possibly two. Then I'll treat that sort of attacking unit behind the striker all as one. There's 8 players there, fair bit of versatility. Is 8 enough? If, obviously they've all got to stay and retain to start with, but all being well, Broadhead, Hutchinson, etc., all stays. Is 8 vying for 3 positions enough? Probably. Kieran McKenna likes to have lots of attacking options. Substitutions, attacking substitutions were major in the Championship promotion. Likes to have variety in his attacking arsenal. So you could argue that maybe a youngster that doesn't count towards the squad limit, you could add and develop, maybe a loan, I don't know, but not a major. I think that's dependent on outs, whether they get ins there. And then striker, I think we're of the opinion collectively that, definitely 1, possibly 2 is where we're at. So that is, that's 1, 2, definitely 3, possibly 5. I think that was the conclusion there.
3 to 5 signings off a summer. Last summer, obviously, they did 12 and spent a lot of money going to the Premier League. Ashton's already said this is going to be a quieter window. AJ, 3 to 5, is that the way you're thinking as well?
I'd say so. I'd probably say it all and all will end up being nearer to the 5, but I don't see it really going above that. And I like it. I like it a lot because last year was really difficult and it was lots of shiny new toys and kind of cram them into a team, and that's hard. And they've now had a season in the Premier League to get to know each other. It's not gone well. We can move on past that. They're all going to have a pre-season, and you're not hopefully going to be looking at adding key players throughout the window. Oh, we played 2 games in the Championship and we've just brought in our new starting striker or whatever. If they can get it done early, obviously easier said than done. Being able to have limited business, you're not looking to have huge amounts of players settling in. Consistency can be a key, and that's something that I know Mark Ashton has said. When they went up into the Premier League that summer before, when they got promoted from League One into the Championship, out of that, they did so little business. They essentially just kept carrying the same players. And I think that by having a similar season and adding little sprinkles of quality and depth into what they've got will give them the best chance of bouncing back at the first time of asking.
That's a good point. The Championship business was done in League One, wasn't it? When you look back at the January with Clark, Broadhead, Luongo, Hurst, they'd done their business in advance for that Championship season. And there's an argument they've done their business well in advance of this season. The business last year was with, let's be honest, realistically, half an eye on a very real possibility of going down. And, we've gone through it there. We've got a Championship top goal scorer. We've got a Championship team of the season centre half. We've got a flashy winger who was very good in this division before. How many times did we go through that and say, should have one of the best players or best couple of players in that position? So as much as people are getting twitchy about the lack of incomings at the moment, as Mark Ashton says, retention is going to be as important, if not more important, than recruitment this season. So if they can keep the bulk of that squad, already they're in very, very good shape. Midfield's the main one for me.